Greetings from Harr Travel, your one-stop shop for everything Viking river and ocean cruises. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about Viking Airfare. This is one of the great value propositions of booking a Viking river or ocean cruise is that they always include complimentary or reduced rate airfare for every one of their departures. Anytime you go to book a Viking river or ocean cruise, they're very straightforward with the cost of airfare. It's put out there very clearly and there's no confusion. The difference is that when you book your cruise, the airfare price can change. Sometimes early on you have free airfare and then later on that could be $2.99 or $10.99, $14.99, but it's generally a reduced rate. The important part is that that is for economy class airfare, and just because Viking has included economy class airfare that would have you arrive at the start of your Viking product and finish at the conclusion of your Viking product, that doesn't mean that you can't change or upgrade it. They have great upgrade deals for premium economy and business class air. Because of the massive volume of airfare that they do with the airlines, they get some great offers that they can pass along to you as the consumer. In addition to be able to upgrade your airfare so that you fly more comfortably, there's also quite a few ways that we as your travel agent can tweak your airfare to fit your needs perfectly. So one of the options that Viking always has is the ability to add a pre or post tour extension from Viking. One that I just did for a client was adding extra time in Prague before their trip departs, and then adding a post tour that actually goes to London, Oxford, and Highclere Castle to get the Downton Abbey experience. So if you add on one of those pre or post packages, your airfare automatically changes to accommodate those dates at no additional fee to you. That said, as your travel agent, we'll spend quite a bit of time getting to know you and your personal needs. So it may be that you still want to change your airfare, add a stopover at another location to visit friends and family, or add a destination. Maybe you want to have the opportunity to choose your own flights, or on top of it, maybe you just want to extend pre or post and have us put something custom together for you. So if we booked your cruise and that pre and post with Viking, there's really nothing else that you need to do, and they'll assign your flights between 60 and 75 days prior to departure. It can change a little bit, but that's generally it. That said, none of our clients go for this method because they want to choose the flights that they want for themselves. For a very low fee, we can add the Viking Air Plus to it, and what that allows us to do is at 310 days from your return flight, that's when their contracts open up, I can reach out personally to Viking on your behalf and be your advocate to find the exact airfare routing that you're looking for. So in addition to the Air Plus program, which allows us to choose your flights for you, there's quite a few ways that we can function as your advocate on behalf of you with Viking Cruises. Some of those ways are deviations. You can deviate on the front end of your trip or the back end of your trip, sometimes up to 30 days on either side, and you just pay one fee. For example, I just did it for a couple where they were flying to Europe and they wanted to stop over in New York for a couple days to visit family, and then on the back end, they wanted to visit Rome for a couple days because it was on their bucket list. So with all of this, we just paid the one air deviation fee and we picked the exact flights that work for them. If you don't love the flights that we find at first sight, we also have the ability to pick the exact flights you want and pay a slight difference of fare if there is one. But this is one of the huge and important parts of working with a travel agent is we're there to advocate for you. We take all of your needs with the Viking trip and outside the Viking trip because it may be that you just want us to build a completely custom pre and post itinerary for you so that you can do that thing on your bucket list or visit with friends and family as well. Harr Travel has proudly partnered with Viking Cruises since their inception over 20 years ago. We know the product inside and out. I've personally traveled on Viking quite extensively. I've booked groups on Viking and actually personally led them, so I got instant feedback from our clients about what they liked, what they didn't, and what they needed. And on top of that, we've also booked thousands of independent passengers who've traveled with Viking. We know the booking process inside and out, and when you book with us, you're never going to pay more for that Viking cruise. So when you're ready to travel, whether it's just you and a friend, you and a spouse, or a group of friends or family that you want to put together, let us know and we'll take care of it right away.